The euphoria of BTS's Jin solo concert at the Prudential Center in Newark, which initially was lively, turned into unexpected chaos when thousands of ARMY BTS's fanbase engaged in minor clashes with security forces after the event concluded. Sources at the scene stated that the disturbance was sparked by the forced dispersal of a crowd of fans still gathered outside the venue, waiting for an impromptu performance or performing BTS's signature chants. However, the situation escalated when a group of ARMY members sang Pepsi, a BTS song known for its socially satirical lyrics toward the police on duty. The officers deemed this action provocative. Several security officers reportedly became angry and tried to disperse the crowd using loud voices, but the fans responded with typical fandom chants, escalating the situation. At first, it was just normal chanting, but the police started yelling. The ARMY members started singing Pepsi even louder, said an eyewitness who declined to be named. Luckily, there were no reports of serious injuries in this incident, but several fans were detained for questioning. Some netizens deplored the authorities' overly repressive actions, while others considered the actions of some ARMY members inappropriate. The concert organizers and BTS's management have yet to issue an official statement regarding the incident. Meanwhile, the international ARMY community has been widely highlighting this incident as evidence of the frequent tensions between K-pop fans and authorities in various countries. Several large fanbase accounts have urged ARMYs to maintain order and not become provoked, especially in sensitive situations such as interactions with security authorities. ARMY is known as a strong and loving fandom, but we must also be wise in expressing our enthusiasm. On the other hand, netizens also began discussing the meaning of the lyrics of the song Pepsi, which is known for its social criticism of generational inequality and pressure from authorities. Many believed that the song choice was not coincidental, but rather a symbolic protest against what they considered excessive police action that night. Some fans even edited videos of the incident, adding a remix of Pepsi to the background, complete with sarcastic captions, which immediately went viral on TikTok and Instagram Reels. Some of these videos received millions of views in just one night, fueling the debate. The Newark Police Department, in its official statement, denied any excessive force. They stated that the crowd dispersal was carried out for safety reasons and to avoid traffic congestion. However, they acknowledged a minor tension between officers and a group of uncooperative fans. It is currently unclear whether there will be any legal consequences for the ARMYs who were detained. Lawyers for the fan community have stated their readiness to provide legal assistance if needed. What should have been a memorable night for ARMY and Jin turned into a controversial conversation that resonated on global social media. The incident opened a broader discussion about the relationship between fandom, freedom of expression, and the limits of public action. One thing is certain: despite the chaos, ARMY solidarity once again demonstrated that they are not just fans, but a movement with a voice. In online communities, ARMYs remind each other to maintain the fandom's image and not to corner fellow fans. One veteran fan who attended the concert wrote about her experience in a lengthy thread. "We just wanted to celebrate Jin, but because of the large crowd and high enthusiasm, things got out of hand. The shouts of Pepsi weren't meant to be offensive, more like an outburst of emotion that may have been misplaced. But that doesn't mean we intended to cause trouble. We love BTS, but we also have to learn to be responsible." South Korean media began covering the incident, mostly with a neutral and concerned tone. Some outlets expressed regret over the incident, fearing it would impact future permits for K-pop artists' concerts, especially in major cities like Newark, known for its strict public safety measures. However, K-pop popular culture analysts viewed the incident as a reflection of the power and complexity of BTS's global fandom. Dr. Min Hyun, a pop culture researcher at Seoul National University, stated, "When a fandom grows as large as the BTS army, mass expression can transform into collective action, whether in the form of love, solidarity, or protest. What needs to be maintained is an awareness of context and collective responsibility." While no full BTS concerts have been announced since Jin's return from military service, some fans are concerned that such unrest could lead to increased security measures or even denial of concert permits at some locations. However, as of now, there has been no confirmation of cancellations or schedule changes from BTS or HYBE. The incident following Jin's concert in Newark may have only lasted a few minutes, but its impact was felt much longer. Behind the screams, chants, and crowds, this incident reminded everyone that enthusiasm, if left unchecked, can backfire. But one thing remains certain. Amid the controversy, ARMY's love for Jin and BTS as a whole will not fade. Concert organizers quickly issued an official statement, expressing regret for the chaos and promising a thorough review of security procedures. Some ARMYs voiced the need for stricter rules, including stricter controls on counterfeit tickets, backstage access, and the deployment of security personnel at vulnerable points. Despite this, Jin maintained remarkable composure and professionalism. In a live broadcast uploaded to Weverse the following day, he expressed his gratitude for the unwavering love and support. He also urged fans to maintain their own safety and respect the personal space of all BTS members. Going forward, BTS concerts, both solo and group, will likely undergo significant policy revisions. Some entertainment agencies are even considering implementing biometric digital check-in systems or deploying safety marshals from among the trained fanbase. The goal is not to restrict, but to protect. Because the greater the love shown, the greater the responsibility to keep it healthy and safe. For many ARMY, the Newark incident was not just a chaotic moment, but a point of reflection. How should a fandom known for its solidarity and affection act when enthusiasm endangers its idols? This discussion continues to rage, not only in online communities, but also in broader discussion forums about the ethics of fan culture in the era of K-pop globalization. Jin, with his characteristic composure and unfailing sense of humor, closed this chapter elegantly. He didn't blame, didn't complain. Instead, he invited everyone to learn and grow together. As he said in one of his messages, "You're here for me, and I'll always be there for you. But let's make sure we all stay safe, so we can continue to meet on the same stage, with the same smile." Ultimately, mature love isn't blind love, but love that understands boundaries, respects space, and grows together wisely.